Welcome back to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Nolan Jamber. All the segments we talked about before, we had two NBA, power rankings, and NBA first, second, third team. We had the Browns, what's going on in Cleveland, and we just talked about the MLB and their power rankings through week 2. Finally, segment 5, to end it all off, we're talking potential MLB lockout towards the 2026 season. Lockouts are never fun. I mean, who enjoys watching people miss out watching your favorite sport because people just want more money? It's never fun. I don't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the 2021 lockout either. I thought it was, I didn't enjoy it. We missed 2 weeks of baseball because of it. I wasn't happy, to say the least. But MLB lockout in 2026 is a very high possibility. Before we talk about why, I want to talk about the first one, the most recent one that happened. It started December of 2021, lasted 99 days. Couldn't make it through 100. And 99, I think that's pretty funny. It lasted from December all the way to March 10th of 2022. And like I said, they missed the first 2 series of the MLB regular season. No one liked it. Everyone thought, why are they sitting out? Well, obviously the guys got to make money. These guys are protesting money, and that's fair. Can't hate on that. You gotta make your dollars. You're getting paid millions of dollars. If these guys are getting paid this much, I want to make this much as well. I want to make a little more than I already am. So they came to decisions, paid their players. Cool, we're good. And now the reason for a potential 2026 MLB lockout, the MLB, one of the only sports league in the U.S. that doesn't have a salary cap. Play the players however much they want, for how long they want. They are talking about implementing a salary cap at the end of this season, going into next season. And people don't like that. They have a set ceiling and a floor. So the floor, obviously, how minimum they get paid, ceiling, how much they can get paid. And players don't like that. Especially these big name guys, Shohei, Mike Trout, Soto, to name a few. I mean, Vladimir Guerrero, he's signed, was it $500 million contract, 14 years. I mean, he's not going to be happy about that, especially after signing a huge contract like that. So, I mean, a lockout is most likely going to happen at the end of next season, and no one wants to see that happen at all. No one likes it. So, why it could happen? The lockout is when the CBA tends to expire, and then it expires in December 2026. So going into 2027, basically. So 2 years away. But still, that's far away, but still close enough to where people are like, oh, like this could be a problem. And there's plenty of time, figure something out in the meantime, what they should do, how they'll do it, what's going to happen. What is going to happen? So, as of right now, 9 teams in the MLB are spending over $200 million to keep their rosters, active. A lot of those are all big name teams. You got the Blue Jays literally just signed Vladdy to $500 million themselves, but that doesn't matter. You got both New York teams, Padres, Phillies, LA. I mean, all these big name teams are spending a lot of money to keep their rosters alive, keep them strong, keep them dominant. Then you got 5 teams who are paying under $100 million to keep their rosters alive. And these are the teams that aren't performing as well. White Sox, Mariners, Angels. Like you notice, a lot of the teams that aren't nearly as good, have worse records, play worse, have bad teams because they're paying less for their players. They're paying cheap, and they're not getting the best talent that they can. But with the salary cap, the bad teams would prosper and the good teams would suffer because you're losing a lot of money. You're going to have to cut players, trade players for compensation, money, all that stuff. So people don't want to see that happen because obviously, like I said earlier, lockouts are never fun. You never want to see a lockout happen. So what should they do? They definitely shouldn't implement a salary cap. I don't think that's good for the sport. I think what they should do is leave it the way it is. I think they shouldn't implement a salary cap. The salary cap makes baseball what it is. It's tradition. There's never been a salary cap before, so adding one now would just kind of make no sense, in my opinion. And a lot of these big name players have to go somewhere else, and not only will that affect the teams, MLB viewership, sponsors, they will definitely lose viewership and sponsors because of this. You're losing, let's say, a big name, let's say Shohei Ohtani. He's sponsored by a team out in LA. Let's say he's sponsored by Microsoft. Let's give an example. He's sponsored by Microsoft throughout in Silicon Valley. He gets traded from LA to, I don't know, St. Louis Cardinals. I'm saying that because it really isn't. I don't really know much about St. Louis, but I'm assuming there's probably not much out there. Big name corporations. The Dodgers and the MLB are losing a lot of money on sponsorships from Microsoft because he has to move out to LA. So, and now Microsoft will probably maybe not endorse anybody, maybe endorse someone a lot smaller for a lot less money, so it doesn't really matter. And Shohei's losing a bunch of money from sponsorships because he's out in St. Louis, where like I said, I don't really know what's out in St. Louis. So I don't think they should implement a salary cap for reasons like that. Lose a lot of big name players to small market teams who aren't getting paid enough to kind of want to stick around. Maybe they want to leave, go somewhere else. I'm not sure, but I think MLB adding the salary cap would be bad for the sport. Just like I said, losing a lot of big name guys, losing players you don't want to see in locations they don't want to be in. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's really gonna be up to the players. It's not up to the players, up to the league what they want to do. If they do implement a salary cap, it will be, I don't know, not the best decision for the organization, for the league. But if they don't, things will be perfectly normal. Everybody stays the same. And everyone's happy, gets their money. Fans are happy. They don't lose their favorite player. I mean, imagine you're like an Angels fan and you lose Mike Trout. I mean, Mike Trout's like the only good thing you got left over there. No offense to Angels fans, but you guys really don't have much going on over there. Since you guys lost Shohei, at least, as well. But still, it's never fun when you have a team, lose a player like that. So implementing the salary cap would not be a good decision, in my opinion. Adding it would be very catastrophic for viewership and money reasons as well. So at the end of the day, we will have to wait and see what the MLB decides to do. If they do decide to do it, interesting decision. But we'll have to wait until December 2026, which is still 2 years away, basically. But a year and a half, I guess. But in the grand scheme of things, that's right around the corner. And that's a lot of money left on the table for the MLB to decide what to do. If they'll do it, we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, it's only a matter of time. Thank you all for tuning in to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. Your continuous support really does mean the world. So if you want to, if you're on YouTube, please like, share, and comment. It's always the best when our fans get to promote our content, gets our names out there. It really means a lot. If you want to stay up to date with all GSMC Sports News Network, just follow us on all our socials. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter /X, Instagram, Snapchat. It's the best way to stay up to date with everything we're posting, everything that's going on, who's posting what, all that. So like I said, thank you for your continuous support. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Have a great day and a great weekend.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to